Navajo poet Luci Tapahonso, an assistant professor of English at UNM, says that she likes to return to her birthplace, Shiprock, New Mexico, so that the people can hear what her poetry sounds like and they can understand what she's doing. Luci, how do the Navajo people respond to your poetry when you read it?
Someone once said that my work was njone, which in Navajo means has beauty. And I think that's probably an important ingredient, retaining traditional aspects of Navajo life within the work. And one of those would be introducing oneself in Navajo is very important. So in that sense, I'll introduce myself. Not ani nesdet na shadod nen shlinigi e twiduk onja shije e twidij eatninle.
That's very nice. I know that some of your poetry incorporates the Navajo language in it, and we're privileged to be able to hear some of it. Can you tell us just a little bit about the poem that you're going to be reciting?
Sure. This first one is called There Is Nothing Quite Like This, and it's a poem that is written, or I wrote in the summertime, and it really has to do with a healing ceremony out south of Shiprock, which is out in the desert.
And then your second one?
The second one is Raisin Eyes, which is a very contemporary poem. It's more about relationships and not necessarily about Navajo life, although the setting is Navajo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're really excited to hear what your work sounds like. After having read it, I have a special interest now in hearing you, the author, doing it. So,
thank you.
If you'd like to join us on our sound set, then we can share with the audience your wonderful poetry, Luci. Now we get to see why "it has beauty" is a phrase that really does respond to the poetry of Luci Tapahonso, assistant professor of English at UNM.
There is nothing quite like this. A cream-colored horse galloping in the sunrise, circling to the east 4 times in the pink morning sky. Look, the streaks of purple in gray clouds. The horse runs hard, raising dust. The dawn is still. We watch. There is nothing quite like this to see. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya. The rider, straw hat and rawhide whip, he yells out on the west side of the Hagan. He yells out 4 times on the west. Hey, 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 hey. They have heard the spirits are coming. They are coming now. The western sky, a matrix of quick lightning streaks in dark, dark clouds. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya. The Lukajigai Mountains are damp, dripping with rain. Even from here in the desert we know, we watch the cream-colored horse and the rider with the strong morning yell. Take heed, they circle 4 times around the Hagan. They have come, the spirits, singing and healing. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya. Away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya. We are better now for seeing this, a cream-colored horse galloping in circles, the pink sunrise in the warm desert morning. Already at 6 a.m. it's hot, and we return to the fires to cook and catch up on the latest stories around this area. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, away ya, hey ya, hey ya. This next one is called Raisin Eyes. I saw my friend Ella with a tall cowboy at the store the other day in Shiprock. Later I asked her, who's that guy anyway? "Oh, Lucy," she said, "I knew what was coming. It's terrible. He lives with me and my money and my car. But just for a while, he's an AIRCA and rodeos a lot, and I still work. This rodeo business is getting to me, you know, and I'm going to leave him because I think all this I'm doing now will pay off better somewhere else. But I just stay with him, and it's hard because he just smiles that way, you know, and then I end up paying entry fees and putting shiny Tony llamas on layaway again. It's not hard. But he doesn't know when I'll leave him, and I'll drive across the flat desert from Shiprock in blue morning light so easily. And anyway, my car is already used to humming a morning song with Gary Stewart, complaining again of aching and breaking, down and out love affairs. Damn, these Navajo cowboys with raisin eyes and pointed boots are just bad news. But it's so hard to remember that all the time, she said with a little laugh. This one is called Feast Days and Sheep Thrills, and it's really sort of a tribute of sorts to the Pueblos and to New Mexico. Feast days and sheep thrills. Most feast days are the same: hot sun, good food, and lots of cool people. At Akamita Feast, Lori wears her sunglasses that she's certain make her look 21. These people are cool. These people at Akamita Feast strolling along in mirror sunglasses and cut-off t-shirts. They check out everyone else and lounge on car hoods, putting away Fiesta burgers and Shasta pop. When it starts to rain, they still wear shades, even when the clouds are heavy and thick overhead. Then rain pours, and suddenly it's wrong to wear a white blouse to a feast. Women rush to their cars, arms across their chests. The cool ones walk as casually as possible towards their cars. Once out of sight of other cool ones, they break into a mad run, ducking their heads and squinting in the fierce rain. Finally, they carry their shades in their clenched fists. People start to leave, driving slowly and carefully. They pause at the small paved sections of the roads to their homes. The cool ones slouch in the back seats. The roads home are wide, flat ditches of brown, rushing waters. They stop there and wonder what to do. They say, "They sure must have danced good today." The feast is over. The rain is fierce, rushing in torrents across the flat land. The cool ones are tired and damp. At Akamita Feast, some booths have signs that say, "Fresh hatch green chili." Underneath, underline in red, "Really hot chili." Around here they say, "What's the use if it's not really hot?" They like their chili mean, you know, the kind that makes your ears ring and makes you sweat and blow your nose. Of course, they're polite leaving the table to do that sort of thing. Myself, I don't eat it straight. It's better mixed with beans or the kids' stew, which is plain without chili. They tease me about it, but it's okay. I'm Navajo. Fry bread and mutton are my specialty. Like my brother said, I get along on sheep thrills. Some Pueblos just don't understand.